I feel lucky having a garden. It's over 30 years since we moved here, and one of my first jobs was to dig out a wildlife pond. Looking back through my photo album at the early stages of the garden, I can't believe it's been all those years since I started it. My garden inspiration never wanes, so this year it's time for a change. So it's out with the leander hedge that I've always disliked, then some more preparation to create a new area at the corner of the garden for our new small summer house. The summer house is only small because I wanted to sit across the corner of the garden next to the pond. It's all completed just in time before the beast from the east blows in. Of all the visitors to our garden, this event saddens me, because a pigeon's life is sacrificed to give strength to the local sparrowhawk. This year crows have established themselves near to our garden and soon work out there's a ready supply of food. Mid-March and the start of the annual spawning, about 80 frogs take advantage of the milder weather and the pond becomes half full of spawn. On this beautiful morning in April, about 3 weeks after the frogs have spawned, one end of the pond is alive with thousands of tadpoles. The summer house sits perfectly across the corner of our garden, and here I can sit and observe the comings and goings of our garden. Good morning, Phil. Come on, Phil. Phil. Come on. Here, Phil. There you are, mate. Come on, get your breakfast. We haven't seen you for a long time. Go and get your breakfast. Just raisins this morning, Phil. I love this pheasant, which has visited the garden for most of the winter, but I'm not as keen on the rat. Come on, Blackie. Come on, mate. From just one wispy piece of water crowfoot, it has really established itself into a pleasing aquatic display. I'm suited with these large marsh orchids, which seem to have found the perfect spot in the margins of the pond. This is the painted lady butterfly, which has migrated all the way from southern Europe or even North Africa. It's good to see the young blue tits, even though the parents haven't nested in our garden this year. Our garden in late June is at its best, so always squeezing a bit more out of the garden, I've erected a trellis and picket fence and a gate leading to the summer house. It's a kind of demarcation line that you're entering the wilder area around the pond. By early July, the tadpoles are changing into frogs and the young hoppers are leaving the pond. One job I don't like is painting the wood on the outside of the summer house. But I do like the new hot border I've created on the side of our new patio. The summer house can be compared to a sort of bird hide where we can watch the comings and goings around the pond. We've now attracted damselflies, and they are laying their eggs for the next generation. Since we removed our sticklebacks, the pond has been colonised by several water boatmen, and the pigeons are always dropping in for a bath. One of the less common flowers, the figwort, seems to be a favourite of the wasps. In the new hot border, we've planted a couple of buddleia, an excellent shrub to attract butterflies. The wonderful summer is coming to the end, and the flowers that have set seed are attracting the passing goldfinches. Before the year closes, I'm trying to squeeze every drop from the garden to attract wildlife, so I've called in Ian, our son, and his workmen to reduce the old patio area back to a garden path, making a new area to plant nectar-rich flowers for the butterflies and bees. A final reflection before the garden year draws to a close. The garden is all but a shadow compared to the summer, but after winter's dormant period, it will regenerate. I love the seasons,